Going to the doctor in this generation is one of the most confusing, expensive, humiliating, and drawn-out experiences a human being can go through. Just to be told to drink more water. Look, when you're a kid, going to the doctor is simple. Your mom books the appointment, your mom drives you there, your mom does all the talking. You just sit on that paper-covered bed thing, making it crinkle every time you move, and wait for the guy with the cold stethoscope to tell your mom you're fine. Easy, painless. You don't think about it at all. And then you become an adult, and suddenly it's your problem. All of it. Booking the appointment, figuring out your insurance, filling out the forms, answering questions you don't even know the answers to, and going from someone who never thought about any of this to someone who has to manage all of it overnight is genuinely one of the most disorienting transitions of adult life. Before we get started, please subscribe. It starts the moment you actually try to book an appointment. Could you think in 2026 booking a doctor's appointment would be a straightforward online process? You go to the website, you pick a time, you show up, done, right? But no, for some reason the medical system has decided that the phone call is still the correct way to do this. So now you have to call, which for our generation alone is already a problem. You work up the courage to call, you sit on hold for 11 minutes, listening to the same 20-second jazz loop on repeat, and then finally someone picks up.
Thank you for holding. Can I get your date of birth and health card number?
Yeah, it's
And what are you coming in for today?
Oh, I just have this pain in my...
Is this urgent or non-urgent?
I mean, it's been going on for at least a week, so I'd say...
Okay, non-urgent. The earliest we have is 3 weeks from Tuesday.
3 weeks?
At 8 a.m.
In the morning?
Yes. We also have a cancellation list.
Put me on it.
We'll call you if something opens up.
They will not call you. Nobody has ever been called from a cancellation list. That list does not lead anywhere. It just exists to give you hope, so you hang up the phone feeling okay about the 3 weeks. So 3 weeks pass, you show up at 8 a.m., you check in at the front desk, and they hand you a clipboard with forms to fill out. Now, these forms are asking you things you generally do not know the answer to. Family medical history. Do you have a history of heart disease in your family? I don't know, do I? Look, at what point was I supposed to collect this information from? Was there a meeting I missed? Because nobody in my family has ever sat me down and gone through the full breakdown of everyone's medical history. I just know my grandma's knee hurts sometimes. Is that relevant? Where does that go on this form? You fill it out the best you can, you hand it back, and now we wait. In the waiting room, which is its own experience entirely, because the waiting room is just a collection of strangers, all silently suffering together, and nobody is talking about it at all. You're all just sitting there, staring at a television in the corner, playing a home renovation show that nobody asked for at full volume, while a child across the room is making a noise that should not be possible. And then after waiting for what feels like significantly longer than necessary, they call your name and bring you to the back, where they put you in a smaller room to wait more. Except now you're waiting alone on the paper-covered bed, making it crinkle, just like you were when you were a kid, except now you have to pay for this. No! Eventually, the doctor walks in, looks at the chart, looks at you, then looks at the chart again, then looks at you again, then asks you to describe your symptoms, which sounds simple until you actually realize you have no idea how to describe what's happening to your own body.
So, what's going on today?
I have this, pain, kind of, in my chest area.
Can you describe the pain?
Yeah, it's like a pain.
Is it sharp or dull?
It's like a medium pain. Like, not sharp, but not dull either. Kind of in between.
Does it radiate anywhere?
Does it what?
Does it spread to your arm, your jaw?
My jaw? Why would it go to my jaw? Should I be worried about my jaw right now?
Just a standard question.
Okay. And then they do the physical examination, which involves them pressing on random parts of your body and asking if it hurts, Did
that hurt? Huh? This hurt too? Did this hurt too? Huh? This hurt?
You don't know if it hurts because they're finding something or if it hurts because someone is pressing on your body. Like, yes, nigga. Like, yes, it hurts, bruh. You're pushing on it. Is that the answer you're looking for? You have no idea, so you just say ow every time and hope that's useful information. After all this, after the 3 weeks wait, the forms, the waiting room, the renovation show, the paper bed, the jaw comment, the doctor looks up from his notes and goes,
I think you might just be stressed.
Are you drinking enough water?
Water. The answer is water. You waited 3 weeks and drove to a medical facility at 8 in the morning, and the prescription is water and sleep, and maybe cut back on the caffeine. Which is insane because the only reason you were able to function well enough to drive here at 8 a.m. was because of the caffeine. They are telling you to remove the thing that made it possible to receive this advice. And God forbid you make the mistake of Googling your symptoms before the appointment. No. Because Google will have you convinced you are dealing with, at minimum, 4 separate life-threatening conditions before you even put your shoes on. You type in chest pain, and within 30 seconds, WebMD has you reading about cardiac events, and suddenly you're 3 pages deep into something that has a Latin name and zero cure. The internet has decided that every symptom you could possibly have is either nothing or immediately fatal. No mild possibilities, no no if, no. It's just fine or finished. This is exactly why our generation has developed this thing where we just don't go. We've all decided that if it's not visibly broken or actively bleeding, we'll just wait it out and see what happens. Give it a few days, drink some water, take some ibuprofen, sleep on it. I know people who have been monitoring situations for months, just watching symptoms like they're tracking a stock, waiting for it to resolve itself through sheer patience and denial. And the crazy part is, it usually does, which just reinforces the behavior every single time. And then there's the bill, because after all that, you get a letter in the mail a few weeks later that describes in the most confusing language possible what your insurance covered and what it didn't and what you owe and why. And none of it adds up to anything you were told when you walked in. There's a deductible, a copay, something called an explanation of benefits, which explains nothing, and a total at the bottom that makes you genuinely vomit. All in all, going to the doctor as an adult is genuinely one of the most humbling experiences. You tell me, is our generation avoiding the doctor because we just can't afford it? Or is it because deep down we know they're going to tell us to drink more water and we don't want to hear it? Anyway, that's about it. Subscribe.